What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today reactions to the classics got a bit of a unique WWE-inspired battle
Yes, we
here.
do.
It's going to be a little battle of the CM Punk theme songs, and it's going to be this Fire Burns from Killswitch Engage against Cult of Personality by Living Color. Dad, we were huge wrestling fans, and in particular, I was a massive CM Punk fan in my high school years, so we're both familiar with these two.
We're both very familiar. This is brought to us by our friend, longtime patron supporter of the channel, Josh. Thank you, Josh, as always. Thanks to all our patrons. Check out our Patreon link below if you'd like to support us in any way. And Trey, I guess we'll start off with This Fire Burns. I don't know why I have The Fire Burns in the notes, but hey, by Killswitch Engage. CM Punk uses from 2006 to 2011. For you WWEers, one thing I found interesting, they used it as a theme song of a PPV in 2006, but also Randy Orton used it one time in March of 2006. Didn't like it, and so they gave it to Punk in May of 2006, and he used it for the next 5 years. As always, we're going to have these lyrics pulled up.
And I mean, this is when Punk was on ECW, the little restart, and then kind of up to that famous Summer of Punk, which was so fantastic and engaging at the time, man. So let's get to going. Thanks again to Josh for bringing this unique battle. This works so well as a theme, man, because it just gets that blood going.
Yeah, exactly.
I must not fail. Running it through my head, going up now to the ring and whatnot.
Never more to be held down by the waves against me. Never more to be cast aside. This day is mine. Even through the darkest days, this fire burns always. This fire
Alright, this Fire Burns, man, throwing me back here. Killswitch Engage, bringing it, and we were kind of talking, Dad. This works. It has all those elements you want kind of in a wrestling theme song, man.
It does. It's got the driving guitar and instrumentation. I'll tell you what, besides the chorus is fine. The rest of the song's absolutely trash. I hate the scream metal stuff. I can't stand it. But, the chorus is nice. It's redeeming.
No, I respect it. I grew up on some of this type of music, so, I'm a little more easily accessible to it. So I don't mind the harsh screamed, vocals and, kind of this metalcore type of genre, man. But, it is interesting how it starts off really, gruff and intense. And
Right.
then that chorus is, a bit more, melodic, I
Yeah,
guess you could
the
say.
differentiation in it is nice. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say about that, Trey. You could lend your expertise to any more.
I do love the drum fills.
Yeah, the drum fills are nice. You know what?
as
There
well.
you go. You found one other redeeming fact for me. That's going to move us to, that song obviously Punk made famous. This song was already way famous before Phil Brooks adopted it. But we got Cult of Personality, Living Color. He used it from 2011 to 2014 when he retired. It's the opening track and second single from their debut album, Vivid, back in 1988. Well, only went to 13 in the U.S., which surprised me. Won the Grammy for Best Hard Rock Performance. It's video at the MTV Music Awards, which was a huge thing back then to win one of these.
Yeah.
It won Best Group Video and Video for Best New Artist.
Yeah, and their guitarist and founder, Vernon Reid, described the song as special for the band, not just for its commercial success, but because it was essentially written in just one rehearsal session. The riff was stumbled upon when practicing something else, and by the end of the session, they had written what was to become their best-known song. The title comes from a psychological phenomenon called cult of personality, and lyrics contain, of course, a lot of political references.
And on that, another inspiration for the title comes from Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev's 1956 anti-Stalin report.
No relation to Crusher?
No relation to Crusher. Building on what you had just said, during the rehearsal at the band's loft in Brooklyn in '87, lead singer Corey Glover was humming some notes. That's when Vernon opened his small notebook of quotes and phrases for lyrical inspiration and turned to a page where he had scribbled, "Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality." And it has a bunch of audio samples from speeches in here, just so you guys know. The song begins with an edited quote from Malcolm X. It ends with FDR's "The only thing we had to fear is fear itself" from his first inaugural address. And that lyrics also mention Kennedy, Mussolini, Stalin, Gandhi. Hitler was also initially, but they pulled that worried that it was going to be too controversial. You still can't bring up Hitler for obvious reasons.
Well, and how this relates to punk, talking about that summer of punk, you had the pipe bomb, him going a bit off course, and coming back with this track whenever he left with the I believe he used it right after Money in the Bank against Cena in a fantastic
I think
match.
he did because
He left with that title, and it was like, oh my gosh, are they really gonna sign Punk back? What's going on?
Because he wanted to use it. Yeah, it definitely represents him because I'm doing what I want. I don't care what you guys think.
The few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Such an iconic riff.
Yes.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Mussolini and Kennedy, I'm the cult of personality, the cult of personality, the cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize, when a mirror speaks, the reflection lies.
Really like that line.
Yeah.
of personality. Like Joseph Stalin and Gandhi. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize. When a leader speaks, that leader dies. He won't have to follow me.
Vernon Reid about to go in, man.
Only you can set you free.
Unreal solo here.
Shout out Vernon Reid.
You gave me fortune, you gave me fame, you gave me power in your God's name. I'm every person you need to be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. I'm the cult of, 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 I'm the cult of personality.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
The only thing we have
The
to
beer.
fear is
Fear itself. All right, cult of personality. I know for you in particular, Dad, this one ain't gonna be much competition, eh?
No, not at all. And I don't know that it'd be much competition for anybody. I'm sure someone's going to comment they like the other song, and I get it, man. I respect it. But actually, a very well constructed song.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
very familiar with this song, but the meaning of it in 1988 to me at 16, 17
Oh, yeah.
years old wasn't the same as when you look at it now. And it's even more really relevant in today's internet age and social media influence age. He's just basically saying that, look, I can tell you whatever I want. You want to be me, you admire me, so you're going to do whatever I want you to do, and you're going to
Yeah.
you're going to believe and say whatever I want you to say. So yeah, it's a really good song, and as I mentioned, the guitar solo is unreal.
Shout out Vernon Reid, man.
Yeah, man.
He kills it, and that's another way this song's famous. Featured on Guitar Hero, always one of the tougher songs to pull off, man. And yeah, I just think the political references, kind of that rebellion spirit in there, definitely fit Punk's persona,
Well, yeah,
wrestling persona.
now
as
whenever
well.
I hear this come on at all, I mean, I don't hear it like very often. What do I hear? I just see the Titantron light up in
Dude,
my head and
that's
his
right.
stuff come on. So yeah,
It's
yeah,
funny.
definitely.
It's funny how wrestling can do that with.
Very much.
Anytime you hear a glass break or whatever,
Yeah.
you're about to get ready to hit a stunner.
That's what I was gonna say.
And shout out to Living Color. The you could loosely punkish, kind of based here when
Right.
being an African American band in a scene that is predominantly white. That I think that's another notable thing that they were
definitely.
able to break through in that, man. And just an impressive song, and my clear winner as well. Even though I like this Fire Burns for what it is, man, but you can't.
Trash.
You,
No, a joke.
you can't
Sort of.
beat Cult of Personality.
No, you can't, and surely you wouldn't here. But once again, thanks, Josh. Always appreciate you. Let us know who you think won below, unless
Yeah.
you don't think it's Cult of Personality. No, let us know who you think won. Trey, fun as always.
Dude, yeah, and let us know some of your favorite CM Punk moments and matches as well. Take a trip down memory lane. Can't believe it's been a decade now since the whole the pipe bomb action, and I remember vividly watching that
I do
and
too.
all that unfold.
Las Vegas, baby.
It's crazy, man, crazy. But anyways, y'all, appreciate it as always. Take care, and until next time, we will see ya.